Have you ever wondered why sometimes you overreact at work or feel drained by things that seem small to other people? Maybe you freeze up in meetings, avoid speaking up, or feel like you're walking on eggshells with your boss. These aren't random quirks. For many adults, they're the echoes of something deeper, the impact of childhood trauma that never fully got healed. Imagine this: a manager gives you quick feedback. Hey, could you tighten up that report next time? A simple no, right? But instead of brushing it off, your chest tightens, your mind races, and you replay the comment all day. You feel shame, fear, or maybe even anger. On the surface, it's just feedback, but inside it feels like rejection, failure, or danger. That reaction didn't start in the office. It started years ago when your nervous system learned to scan for danger and protect you, often in a home where safety, consistency, or care wasn't guaranteed. When we go through trauma as kids, whether it's loss, neglect, emotional abuse, or just not having our needs consistently met, our bodies and brains adapt to survive. But here's the thing: those adaptations don't just disappear when we grow up. Your body gets wired to stay on high alert. Stress hormones like cortisol flood your system even during normal interactions. That tight chest or lump in your throat at work, it's your nervous system saying, "We've been here before, stay ready." You may second guess yourself constantly, struggle to focus, or blank out under pressure. That's not weakness, it's your brain protecting itself the way it learned as a child. You might feel easily rejected, quick to anger, or shut down emotionally in conflict. These aren't character flaws, they're old survival strategies still running in the background. Here are a few of the most common ways unhealed trauma shows up in the workplace. Overworking or perfectionism. You push yourself endlessly because deep down, good enough never felt safe. Conflict avoidance. You'd rather stay quiet than risk upsetting anyone because growing up, conflict often meant danger. Difficulty trusting authority. Bosses or managers may trigger old wounds with caregivers who weren't dependable. Burnout and exhaustion. Living in fight or flight mode, even in small ways, drains your energy far faster than you realize. Feeling like an imposter. No matter how much you achieve, you question whether you belong. Here's the important part: those patterns aren't permanent. They're learned responses, and what's learned can be unlearned. Healing doesn't mean erasing your past. It means recognizing how it shaped you and giving yourself the tools to choose new patterns. That might look like learning to regulate your body with breath, movement, or grounding exercises. Reframing feedback as information, not a personal attack. Setting small boundaries at work, like taking a pause before replying to a difficult email. Giving yourself permission to rest instead of pushing harder. I've lived this myself. For years, I couldn't figure out why I felt like I was always on edge in professional settings. I thought maybe I wasn't tough enough, or I just needed to try harder. But the truth was, I wasn't broken. I was carrying old patterns that had helped me survive. Once I began to understand that, I could finally start changing them. If any of this resonates with you, you're not alone. Many adults carry the hidden weight of childhood trauma into their careers. The good news is, awareness is the first step. From there, healing is possible, and with it comes clarity, peace, and fulfillment in your work and life. That's why I do the work I do through Sapien Coaching Solutions and the Still Growing Retreats. These spaces are about breaking old cycles, finding your true voice, and building a life where you're no longer ruled by survival mode. If this message hits home for you, I'd love to hear your story. You can reach out through the link in the description or connect